The dark sides of living in Ireland. Ireland, often depicted as a land of rolling green hills, rich culture and friendly people, is a dream destination for many. From its historical sites to its thriving cities, the country has a lot to offer. However, living in Ireland is not always as idyllic as it seems. There are some serious downsides to consider before making the move. In this video, we'll take an in-depth look at the dark sides of living in Ireland that many don't talk about. 1. The high cost of living. One of the biggest challenges of living in Ireland is the high cost of living. Dublin, in particular, is one of the most expensive cities in Europe. Rent prices have skyrocketed over the past decade, making it incredibly difficult for locals and newcomers alike to afford a decent place to live. Even outside of Dublin, cities like Cork, Limerick, and Galway have seen steep increases in rent and property prices. Not only is housing expensive, but everyday expenses such as groceries, dining out and entertainment are also costly. Imported goods, especially those from outside the EU, tend to be significantly more expensive due to tariffs and shipping costs. Utilities such as electricity, gas and broadband are also on the pricier side compared to other European countries.
2. The housing crisis.
The housing crisis in Ireland is a serious issue that has left many people struggling to find affordable accommodation. Demand far outweighs supply, and rental properties are often snapped up within hours of being listed. Many people are forced to live in overcrowded shared accommodations, while others have no choice but to move further away from city centers to find something within their budget. Homelessness has also been on the rise, with thousands of people unable to secure stable housing. The lack of government intervention and the slow pace of new housing developments have only exacerbated the crisis. 3. The unpredictable weather. Ireland's weather is notoriously unpredictable. The country experiences frequent rain, strong winds, and a general lack of sunshine. It's not uncommon to experience all 4 seasons in a single day. The gray, damp climate can take a toll on mental health, particularly for those who are used to sunnier conditions. Winters can be long, dark, and depressing, with short daylight hours and constant drizzle. This type of weather can make outdoor activities less enjoyable and can contribute to seasonal affective disorder, SAD, a condition that affects mood and energy levels. 4. Healthcare system challenges. Ireland's healthcare system has long been a point of contention. While there is a public healthcare system in place, it is often plagued with long waiting times, overcrowded hospitals, and understaffed medical facilities. Many people opt for private health insurance to avoid these issues, but private healthcare can be very expensive. Waiting times for specialist appointments and surgeries can stretch into months or even years, making it difficult for people to get timely medical care. Emergency departments are often overwhelmed, leading to long hours of waiting for treatment.
5. Public transport issues.
Public transport in Ireland is far from perfect. While Dublin has a relatively decent bus and tram system, services can be unreliable, infrequent, and expensive. Outside of Dublin, public transport options are even more limited, making it difficult for people who don't own a car to get around efficiently. Trains and buses connecting different parts of the country are often delayed, and rural areas suffer from a severe lack of transportation options. This lack of connectivity can make commuting a frustrating and time-consuming experience. 6. Bureaucracy and red tape. Dealing with government agencies in Ireland can be a slow and frustrating process. Whether it's applying for a visa, registering for healthcare, or dealing with tax authorities, expect to encounter a fair amount of bureaucracy. Many processes require excessive paperwork and long waiting times. For expats, getting necessary documentation in place, such as residency permits and work visas, can be an especially tedious ordeal. Even locals often find it difficult to navigate the country's administrative systems. 7. The high taxation. Ireland has a high tax burden, with income tax rates that can take a significant portion of one's earnings. The country operates on a progressive tax system, with higher earners paying up to 52% in taxes when PRSI, pay-related social insurance, and USC, universal social charge, are included. Additionally, VAT, value-added tax, is applied to many goods and services at high rates, making everyday purchases more expensive. Motor taxes and insurance rates are also among the highest in Europe, adding to the financial strain of living in Ireland. 8. Cultural differences and integration challenges. While the Irish are generally friendly and welcoming, integrating into Irish society can be challenging for newcomers. Many expats find it difficult to break into social circles, as Irish people tend to have close-knit groups formed during school and university years. There can also be a subtle resistance to outsiders in certain areas, making it harder for foreigners to feel fully accepted. Language barriers can be an issue, especially in Gaeltacht regions where Irish Gaelic is spoken more frequently. 9. Job market competitiveness. Although Ireland has a strong economy with many multinational companies, securing a well-paying job can be tough. Competition for positions, particularly in desirable industries such as tech and finance, is fierce. Employers often prioritize candidates with extensive experience or local qualifications, making it harder for newcomers to break into the workforce. Salaries in certain sectors may not always match the high cost of living, leaving many people struggling to make ends meet despite working full-time jobs. Additionally, job security can be uncertain, with contract-based employment becoming increasingly common. 10. Alcohol culture and social pressures. Ireland has a well-known drinking culture, and socializing often revolves around alcohol. For those who don't drink or prefer a quieter lifestyle, this can make socializing more difficult. Many events and gatherings take place in pubs, and there can be pressure to join in on drinking. For individuals struggling with alcohol-related issues, this environment can be particularly challenging. The high levels of alcohol consumption in Ireland also contribute to public health problems, antisocial behavior, and increased crime rates in nightlife areas.
Final thoughts.
Despite its many positives, Ireland is not without its challenges. The high cost of living, housing crisis, unpredictable weather, and bureaucratic hurdles can make daily life difficult. Before making the decision to move to Ireland, it's essential to weigh both the pros and cons carefully. If you've lived in Ireland or are considering moving there, let us know your thoughts in the comments. What has your experience been like? Do you agree with the points we've covered? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth videos on life around the world.